Obviously, new show here, so kind of give me a feel of where you think the team is at the season. I know you're game over 500, and you had a little bit of a sample size in WAC play so far.
To me, we're where I thought we would be. We've had some key wins, obviously Oklahoma State, and then going to Hawaii and beating number 11 Hawaii in Hawaii, which is huge. But we've played well at times, and we haven't played well at times. But for this young team, a sophomore-driven team, and really only having one senior on the field, we're where I thought we'd be based on the level of competition we've played.
Now you're talking about the young players. One of them being Fish, and she had a great week last week. She was named Player of the Week for your squad, along with Cox. House.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about a little bit about those two players.
Well, House came to us from national champion Yavapai College, junior college transfer. Very athletic family. Her brother was a rookie last year for Green Bay Packers, defensive back. So she's really supplied some power and some speed to our outfield. And really with her and Cox, who's a freshman, as well as Helm, we have the best outfield we ever had. As for Fish, as a freshman, that's a huge accomplishment. Coming from high school to be a freshman pitcher in D1 is not an easy task. So we're really proud of her, as well as all the other freshmen in our staff. I mean, right now we have 3 freshmen on our staff, 1 senior, 1 junior.
And you mentioned Cox a little bit, and she's also going to be going to the Australia team, right? And that was announced last week.
Yes, announced last week. She made the Australian team. That's huge for her, huge for us. We gave her she got in on Saturday, so I gave her a game off because she was exhausted. But I think that's real important. Being a former USA player and a team coach for USA, that's big to represent your country. It's big for her. It's big for our program. And subsequently, it has really given us an opportunity to get some more Australian players.
What does that do for the program? Obviously, it gives you a little more attention, but what does it do for the program overall?
Well, it's different. Where we are and where, let's say, someone typical like a SEC or WAC or a Pac-10 team, they get the cream of the crop of recruits and just ask, they come. We need to fish in different ponds and learn to seek outside the traditional areas of California and other parts of the country. And really gives us some inroads. It's California. We're close to Australia. We're a 14-hour trip, as opposed to the next closest place is Hawaii. And in the past, Hawaii's been taking their share of what they wanted, and now we're kind of fishing in their pond.
Good. I know now in WAC play, you got Nevada this weekend. You've had a little bit of trouble on the road this year. What can you expect out of this series this weekend?
Always tough to play at high altitude. Always tough to play on the road. The fact that we can drive a bus helps. And really our goal, every weekend we go into this thing with one thing in mind, win the series. If we sweep, that's just a huge bonus, but to win the series. And that's our goal going in. We have one of the hottest pitchers going in, and we have a complement of players. Really for us, our defense is playing well and our pitching is playing well. Our hitting is not where I believe it can be. If we catch fire hitting and we start hitting on all cylinders, we're going to be in great shape.
Is that partially because it's just a young team?
Young and the competition we faced. Facing so many ranked opponents, you're not going to see poor pitching, and we haven't. And when we have, we've taken them to task. I thought the pitching last week was fair, but when they dipped down into their number 2 and 3, we really scored and we hit the ball well off them.
But it's obviously good to have the young talent see the older talent and the higher ranked opponents early on in their careers.
Yeah, I mean, you obviously think there's a learning curve, and if we can bring them up to speed quicker and sooner than later, then hopefully there's a payout at the end. Now, the only thing is controlling the mental aspect of it, of this game's not easy as it is, and you're making it tougher on me, coach, as a freshman. So if they can handle it mentally, and we try to get mentally strong kids, then we'll be fine.
All right, Coach, thank you, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you.